Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Now, this is some crazy news. And I know everybody has put the whole Young Dolph thing on the back burner. The whole Young Dolph passing of a great rapper, you know what I'm saying, that everybody respected out of the city of Memphis. Now, most people have moved on with their life. Key Glock is doing amazing, got a new single and a new video that's going on. But, you know, there's still those bad and those old feelings there in the city of Memphis. Sometimes you see it in the comment section. Sometimes you see it all over the place. Well, it looks like, and I'm not saying it's related, something might have caught up to Yo Gotti's older brother, Big Jook. Now, in no way am I saying that this gentleman deserved to lose his life, but I would be remiss to not say that his name was embroidered in everything that went on with Young Dolph losing his life. From his connections and close affiliation to Hernandez Govan, to everything that had to do with the situation. You know what I mean? What's crazy about it is Big Jook is one of those people who is well respected in the whole CMG movement and acts as an executive over there with his brother Yo Gotti. Now, Yo Gotti, Young Dolph had a beef. Big Jook had said things bad about Young Dolph. Young Dolph had dissed Big Jook in songs, but it looks like today Big Jook met the same fate that Young Dolph met, which is crazy, man, to be real with you. Like, this is a continuous cycle. It goes to show that when street things happen, man, it just starts something that never ends. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying anybody connected to Young Dolph had anything to do with this, but it's odd that it happened, you know what I'm saying, in the city of Memphis, and it's somebody so connected to Yo Gotti. This is one of the craziest situations going. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the news clip, some of the rumors that are out there right now, and then really give some feedback on what's going on in this whole situation. Now, before we do that, though, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. All right, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's look at this original news report when it was breaking news when this took place a couple hours ago.
Possible shooting on Winchester Road. We're told Perion Restaurant. That is where that shooting happened, possibly in the parking lot. You're taking a look at some pictures that we just received into our newsroom. We're told that there is a heavy police presence. In fact, that is a live picture that you're looking at right now. Again, this is on Winchester. And just looking at the map, for those of you familiar with the area, it seems as if it's Winchester between Kirby Parkway and Ridgeway Road.
Now, during the initial reporting of this, they were just reporting the fact that there was a shooting outside of a restaurant that's closely associated with Yo Gotti. Some say that his mom owns the restaurant. Some say that Yo Gotti owns the restaurant. Now, Big Jook had previously been in Miami several times, and he had been out of town and kind of out of the way because of all the crazy things that's been going on in Memphis. Let's not act, naive. There's been a lot going on around this Young Dolph situation. A lot of rumors about different people losing their life, shootings taking place. And it seemed like Big Jook was out of the way. Yo Gotti's been out of the way. They've been working on music and things like that, right? Well, this news report broke, and everybody immediately started to take to social media and say, hey, man, that's a restaurant that's owned by Yo Gotti, or his mom owns it or something like that, or somebody close to Yo Gotti is affiliated with that restaurant. It's crazy. Maybe it's somebody connected to Yo Gotti. Now, what's crazier after that, more news started to come out, and they started to confirm who it was. So the news agencies, they didn't want to jump on it too early. They wanted to make sure that they confirmed who it was before they reported it, because they know about the gravity of this situation. So let's look a little bit more of the news clip.
Again, we're working to get more information from Memphis police at this hour, but as you can see for yourselves in that live picture, there are several police cars on the scene. This is what we would call a huge police presence at this point. What we're being told from unconfirmed sources, from eyewitnesses, is that 2 people were shot in that parking lot. I want to stress this. We have not been able to confirm that with Memphis police. That information strictly coming from someone who is familiar with the scene, an eyewitness. But again, the breaking news at this hour, Winchester Road.
Now, as you heard from the reporter there, this was right when the shooting had taken place, and there were 2 people who were actually killed, man. So let's actually look at the follow-up news story that confirmed it was Big Jook that had lost his life, meaning the brother of Yo Gotti and one of the main executives over there at CMG Records. I mean, he's worked with everybody. I'm talking about Glorilla, your ESTGs, your Moneybag Yo's. He's been thoroughly in the process of what goes on over there with working with new artists and things like that. So there was a report that came out from the same news agency that said sources, Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook, killed in shooting outside of a Memphis restaurant. Now, the story continued by saying this. It says at least 5 police sources have confirmed to Fox 13 that Yo Gotti's brother, Anthony Big Jook Mims, was killed in a shooting outside of a Memphis restaurant Saturday afternoon. So what's wild is there's a lot of rumors that he was in town for a funeral or that they were out there at the restaurant after a funeral or something like that. And it seems like some shooters thought that this was the best opportunity. And we've seen this a million times before in hip hop, where there's a funeral. People know that you're going to go pay your last respects to people at the funeral. And then they show up and there's an incident at the funeral or either after the funeral or following the funeral or something like that, man. So I know that seems really, really bad, man. That's a horrible situation when you think about it, man, because you're probably there mourning somebody, you want to pay your respects, and then somebody takes that as an opportunity to do something crazy. Or it's possible this could be just a one-off situation because Memphis is one of the highest murder capitals, one of the highest shooting capitals in the United States right now. Like, I mean, it's up there with your Phillies, your St. Louis, your Chicago. I mean, a lot of those cities, you know what I mean? And Memphis is up there. I think it might even be #1 this year. So you never know. And there's been a lot of things going on in Memphis as far as shootings involving rappers. We've seen a rapper get shot at a whole concert in Memphis, man. We've seen so many things going on in Memphis. It's got to have you scratching your head. And maybe this could be connected. But the story also continues by saying this. Memphis police said that one man was killed and another man was injured outside of Paragon's restaurant and event center on the 6300 block of Winchester Road. Police started investigating the shooting at around 4:15 p.m. One man was rushed to St. Francis Hospital where he died, police said. Police said the other man arrived at St. Francis Hospital by private vehicle and was listed in critical condition. So it seems like the other gentleman that was with him survived and he drove himself to the hospital. And then Big Jook was obviously the person, or allegedly the person that was in the ambulance and upon arriving had lost his life. Now, police said that they believe the 2 men were targeted in the shooting. Police said that they have surveillance footage of the shooting, but have not been able to identify the suspects. This sounds eerily similar to what happened in the Young Dolph situation, man. This is wild to say the least, man. Now, what's crazy about this situation is a lot of speculation going on out there on social media, and there's a lot of people who are saying some things about certain camps that might have been responsible for this situation, and I don't want to play into any of the bull, so we're just going to sit back and watch it play out, how it plays out, but we're going to end this by saying this. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man, because this is a crazy development in the whole Young Dolph situation, even if it's connected or not, because Big Jook's name was so involved in a lot of the rumor mills and things of that nature when it comes to Young Dolph. Man, it seems like it might be related, man. I know the streets are looking at it that way. I know the police are looking at it that way. And it took them a long time to confirm. But according to these news reports out here, yes, it was Yo Gotti's older brother, Big Jook, that sadly lost his life today. Now, with that, this has been your boy, Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this out content. And we out of here. Peace.